Hello! In this video I'm going to show you the real-time AI translation features on Google Pixel 10e. Okay, so before we begin to see all the features, let's go ahead and simply enable that in the settings, make sure it's enabled and the languages are downloaded so we can begin to use it without any further problems. So to do that, let's go to settings and system, then go to live translate. Now make sure it's enabled, translate to your selected language. I have it set to English, of course. Then you can select translate from, and I have it set to French and Polish, just because French supports more options and Polish is the language that I know, so that's why it's there. Although I think that I've been testing the feature for some time already, and the interpreter mode, it's really like something you don't need to pay attention to because it doesn't work. Really, like it doesn't. I'll show you an alternative which doesn't use the live translate feature, which is also an interpreter, so don't worry about that. But first, let's go to those three things that are mentioned here. It's going to be messaging, live caption, and camera. So first, let's go to messaging. I will start a conversation, so I'll just quickly send myself a message from another phone. And I should receive it shortly. Yeah, as you can see, it is there. And now, shortly, I should see a question whether I want to translate it. But if I don't see it here at the top, what I can do is press and hold on a message, then copy it. Now I should be seeing it. Well, as you can see, I did not see it after copying, which is weird. I'll just make sure that French here. Okay, I did hear something happening. Okay, yeah, I saw it. So I can click on translate to English, and now my whole conversation is translated to English. So if I received another message, then you will see that it's in French currently for whatever reason. Let's go back to French and English. Shouldn't it translate bonjour as like whatever? At this point, that is a little embarrassing. Okay, now it works. You can see it works. So, yeah, that's great. It did translate. Now, if you want, you can send a message in that person's language by clicking here on the keyboard, on those 4 squares in top left corner, then selecting translate. Now, select your language as the first one and the recipient's language as the second one. Now, you can write something like I'm fine, thanks, and it will translate it immediately, and you can just send it. So that makes it all pretty easy to navigate through. If you want, you can hide the translation whenever you want by tapping on the down arrow at the top of your screen where the translation is shown and select hide translation. For now, then tap hide, and as you can see, it is now all hidden. And now I presume that when I press and hold and copy, I can either translate the copy text to just translate one message, which is cool, but I can also tap on 3 dots here and select translate all messages in this chat. Now it has also translated my own message, which is great. So I don't need to guess what I typed. If it's a longer conversation, I can easily deduct what was said by me. Now let's jump into another feature. The next feature is going to be camera. And what I mean by that is I don't know if it works in the camera app. I haven't tested it yet here, but I've tested it in some different places. As you can see, there are some messages here. I'll just point on them. And well, it doesn't do anything. Of course, it does not. Like, why would it? But when I go to Google Camera, which is the button right here, you can see this camera on the bar of Google, or you can just go into the Google app and find it here. Then I should be able to now point on the image and it'll tell me translate, so I'll do it, and now it has translated. There's hey, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. So yeah, it has translated, automatically selected French as the language, and that's how you can do it. Now another thing is that you can also technically translate websites. So I'll just quickly open a website. And of course you can translate pages fully, but let's say it's not a page, but rather it's a Facebook post or something. Then what you can do is press and hold on the bottom of your screen to open the open Google Translate. That is circle to search. And you could actually circle, but it doesn't matter. Click on this button here, and now it translates the full screen, and you can see it does everything, but you can also start scrolling and it'll start translating every part of what you have here. So that is cool. As you can see, everything is translated. And let's go out of that. So that is another feature. But now it's time for even cooler features, which are going to be it works, for example, in YouTube or any other media that you're playing. Let's open YouTube app, which I have lost now. Where's YouTube? Okay, it's here, sorry. Okay, there's a video of our channel, and as you can see, automatically I have it enabled. That's why it does that. But let's translate to English. I'll explain the whole feature in a moment. And as you can see, it does the text in the selected language, in English, even though everything here is being said in Polish, because here we do have channels in different languages. Now it's time to actually see how to use it. So that is a live caption, and you need to enable it. To enable it, click on the volume up or down button, and then you'll see this button right here, which is caption, live caption. When you click on it, you will enable it. When you hold on. When you press and hold, nothing happens. So okay, when you have it enabled, it works, but you need to also set it up to make sure it all works the way you want it to. So that will honestly, I don't know where it is. But you can also access it. I'll access it from the quick menu because I have it added here. Or let's find it here because I can actually show you that way. It's in accessibility, makes sense. In accessibility, you can find live caption somewhere. Yeah, here. And now make sure it's enabled. And languages and translation, you can add languages here. You can see I have it selected to English, French, and Polish. So, and it will be translated to English. So now, whenever there is speech recognized, you will see it is translated whenever I decide to translate it. Yeah, okay. So that is it. Whenever you want to disable it, just click here and it's done. Now another part to see is the interpreter, as I said, and that's not a Google Pixel specific feature, so it is marketed as one, but it doesn't really work. So let's just do Google Translate because it works here. basically in Google Translate, if you go to conversation mode, as you can see now, it is listening to me in English, and it is translating live to French. Now, another part is that I can switch to any language whatsoever, and it's not just a few selected ones. It doesn't need to necessarily be downloaded, because conversation mode only works with internet connection. And yeah, that's the only way for now. But yeah, you can select like any language, and it works in both languages, which means it recognizes which language is being spoken right now. And I can demonstrate that on the example of Polish language, because as I speak in English, you can see it is currently translating to Polish, and it does that pretty well, I think. Yeah, it does. A teraz czas na moją odpowiedź po polsku. And as you can see, it did go pretty well. It did actually translate it properly. Now, another part of that interpreter mode is that you can click something like that. So one person is on the other side, and you just see your language there, and it'll be like slightly blue when it's someone else speaking, and white when you see your own speech. Then we can get out of that. Now, it is time for the last part, which I haven't tested yet, so I'm not sure whether it works properly, but I'm excited to see that, and it's going to be a call. Let's do a call. And let's see how it works, of course. So, let's answer it. Cześć, co u ciebie? Okay, it doesn't do anything, as you can see. Because I have the live caption. Because it just uses live caption. Let's do caption call. Cześć, co u ciebie? Słyszysz mnie? Okay, I didn't recognize Polish. Download Chinese. Was I speaking Chinese? Okay, never mind. Maybe it works, but I just don't want to spend too much time. You can try it out on your own. I've just shown you how to do it, just in case you want to try it out. I wouldn't use it myself. I just don't see the point in it, but if you need it, then you can try it out, because it'll probably be useful if it works. Okay, now that's it. I hope that this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.